That reminds me of a joke I told somebody. You guys know what you get when you cry.
So how'd you come up with this idea?
We had some friends over to our home, and one of our friends said he was going to try to climb Borah. And in the back of my head, I thought that is something I would totally do if I didn't have a spinal cord injury. It would be kind of like an in your face to this guy if I did it with a spinal cord injury, and then was like, oh yeah, I did it. That's kind of how the seed was planted. But then to even consider doing it, but then like a month later, we were having a discussion about, how can we get this balance master to Twin Falls? And I just thought, we got to come up with something that inspires people to want to give, right? And so I thought that would be maybe somewhat inspiring for someone with a physical impairment to do it. Mm-hmm. And, climb the highest mountain in Idaho. Fortunately, we don't live in Alaska. It'd be Mount McKinley. But then it'd be a lot harder. So. I didn't want to do it alone, just because I have some balance issues, and I figured my wife wouldn't let me do it alone. So I figured I should ask someone that would maybe be willing to do it. Plus, Cole's also, the only therapist right now with the advanced vestibular certification. So I knew this was a device that he really wanted, and I wanted him to be part of it, bringing it to the community. So that's why I sort of called Cole in and I said, hey, I have this idea. What do you think? And I'd only be willing to do it if you do it with me. So
it's been, 6 or 7 years we've been trying to get this piece of equipment, and just the fact that he'd be willing to kind of do it to help us raise money for it, I was just really excited and really behind it from the get-go. Plus, then I was kind of like, oh crap, I hope he's okay to do it.
So it can be used in concussion for pre-participation assessment, and also post-concussion. It can be used for fall prevention in the elderly, which is a big issue right now in the Medicare population. Most neurologic conditions have balance issues associated with them. There's, of course, pure balance issues, which involve injuries to the cerebellum in the back of the brain, and also injuries to the inner ear. So I had an experience firsthand many years ago, and that was one of the things when I came here. I was like, wow, we don't have this. I'm surprised. So. I think the whole fundraising thing is a metaphor for what we're doing on Wednesday, because here we're going to climb the highest mountain in Idaho. And again, it's not the biggest mountain in the world, but it's big, and you get to the top of a mountain like that one step at a time, and you don't do it in gigantic leaps and bounds. And that's sort of the mentality and approach we've taken to the fundraising, is that if we get a $5 donation, like, we're that much closer to our goal of $125,000. And so that, and the other thing is, it's been a complete team process, just like getting up this mountain is going to be. I know I couldn't do it alone. I need my team to help me, and just to encourage me and be there in case I need physical assistance. And it's been the same way. Like, we've come together as a team to raise the money. Different people have gone out and gotten their own sponsors. Different people have reached out to large corporate vendors and gotten big donations for us. And so, and then of course partnering with the foundation has been a real team effort. And so I think it's been a really nice. It sort of mirrors what we're doing physically as far as the fundraising goes. So my work of ambulation is a big one, because expend a lot more energy just for every step I take. I'm really grateful I can walk, but I just don't. It's really hard for me. I think twice every time I get up. Like, is this something I really need to do? Second one is just the constitution of my muscles in my legs, because I have a lot less endurance type fibers in my legs because of my injury. So I fatigue very quickly. Spasticity is a barrier, which is something I deal with, and it's highly variable. So some days it's not bad at all, and other days it's awful. So for me, the biggest thing was just forcing myself to walk more, and that was taking the longer way, you know, when I'm at work, or the big thing for me was going on hikes. So I started off by going on hikes either in the evening or on the weekend, and what I learned very quickly was just how hard it is on my body, because I normally don't walk 4, 5, 6 miles at a time. I hardly ever do that, and because of how abnormal my gait is, it just puts a lot of strain on different parts of my body. So when I first started, I would do a hike and I'd be physically destroyed for like 5 days, and it would take a lot of time to just recover from it. And I got to the point where it started getting a little bit easier. But to be honest, even last week, on my hike, it was, I was 15 minutes into it and already feeling it.
All right, Johnny, you ready?
I guess. What?
I hope so.
I changed my mind. Let's give all the money back.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know, it is now. Put past the gate. It's over.
How you feeling? You got spasticity going or what's going on?
No, it's
Tired?
pretty good. Just tired.
Yeah, you're maintaining a pretty good pace.
Really? Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
you are.
I
feel like everybody's back there like,
no,
I'm
God,
second-
this is gonna take
I'm
forever.
second wind.
No,
It's a good- I
seriously,
think this is a good pace.
these guys aren't going to catch us if you keep this
I
pace.
was thinking checkpoint 2. That's a
Serious?
That's a little morale builder.
This is going to be so easy to climb.
Sorry.
Dude.
Didn't watch the ball.
brand new phone.
All right, so who was that? Was that a fall? Is someone in? That's not a fall.
That wasn't a legit fast.
Based on hospital
That was a
controlled descent.
No, I mean, just tired.
9,600 flat.
Sweet. Getting to here was your biggest fear?
Yeah. Hands down. No, I don't know.
Get me off of this mountain. Oh, the helicopter.
What elevation are we?
We are 12,000 or 11,224.
Is it going? All right, get ready for the world's most boring footage. I'm just.
You want to stay left, John, you can't.
I know, but I'm just not impressed. I really thought it was going to be scarier. Like, seriously.
Well, it's time to start the show. Lost my heart and lost my soul. Now it's time that you won't know. Lost my mind and lost my goal. Not giving in. I'm not giving in.
Stay low.
Time to make these things feel right. Let's start this show this time. Oh, I'm not giving it. Not giving it. Never tell you no. Not giving it. Not this time. Not gonna give it up. No, not giving in, not giving in. I'm gonna be stronger.
You guys can go ahead. I mean, you don't have to wait for me.
Baby, now don't look back. Don't let those feelings stop. Don't let the line go slack when you're pulling it all apart. How to describe the sky or dismantle beating heart? Guess we're just holding on. Baby, we're holding on. Honey, we're holding on to the world, seeking assurances, some kind of guarantee. There has to be more than this. Oh, now, more than the eye can see.
When there's nowhere else to run, is there room for one more sun? One more sun. If you can't hold on, if you can't hold on, hold on.
Wow! Good job, Cole. Gabe, way to go, man.
SOB.
I think I logged the slowest Borah time in history.
New world record.
In a